Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we successfully repelled the latest Sunni jihad for Jerusalem, which is great. Turned into a much bigger war than the previous Sunni jihads, but we still got it done. In part thanks to help from the Aztecs, though I guess we didn't actually need them that much as it turned out, which kind of makes me think that maybe we don't want to attack them and destroy all of their troops anymore, since now that they're Catholic they could be useful allies, but I was going to say they're a theocracy, but they apparently no longer are a theocracy. They are still on open elective succession though, so they have theocracy succession but aren't a theocracy, which means we won't be able to marry into them still. So we can't actually get them as allies. I don't know. I still want to at least get back these two counties anyway, so that's probably going to mean we'll have to destroy their armies at some point. Anyway, we have other stuff to deal with as well, now that we're at peace. Well, sort of at peace. We're still helping out the Kaiser in his Holy Roman Revolt, but we do need to still revoke the County of Athol from our Swedish claimant. And, is that about it? I don't know. We should probably look at the succession. We have Godfrey the Lewd here as our heir, which I don't particularly want since he's kind of old. Well, he's infirm and ill though, so he's not too likely to live long, which is great. Shrewd, Midas Touched, does not give a health bonus, okay. Yeah, he should die soon, and then we'll see who people vote for as the next heir. I assume that we'll outlive him at least, even if we are getting on in years ourselves. In fact, maybe we want to make sure of that by choosing a health focus, like hunting. Okay, we'll do that. So we have this to take care of. We'd like to declare war on the Fatimids again at some point to take another duchy down here. But I think I'm going to stay at peace for a few months at least, just to make sure that I don't have any factions or anything. We would have been getting an opinion bonus for defending against the jihad, so that might have been hiding any faction issues that we could have been having. So we'll just wait here. Our King of Poland has declared the Polish-French de jure war over Krakow. Okay. Probably could have declared that ourselves on his behalf at some point. Jerusalem has a revolt. Okay. We need to appoint a new commander. I guess our King of Poland can do that job, though he does not really like me. Still the only one in factions for the time being, though. And our King of England is declaring war over York on the Moray Revolt. What is going on here? This was under Moray? Now under the Revolt. There's been some change of ownership there, and this is under the Duke of Connaught, which I definitely don't like. Anyway, we had a subject converted, and it seems like whoever it was that I was talking about just there has died, so currently our heir is this guy. A diplomatic but dull character. Okay. Let's get him married. At least. Oh, he's not actually in our court. And he won't accept an invitation. Okay. He really likes his current liege. Fair enough. Well, I guess we can offer him marriage from women in our court, but I don't know, I don't think that's really a good choice there. Let's see if people are actually voting for him anyway. Does seem to be the case, okay. Well, that's fine, I suppose. Our grandson Aaron needs a childhood focus. Let's go for something stewardship related, I think. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and declare war on somebody or try to revoke something. We do actually have some factions forming a little bit, but nothing too major. Let's see if we can plot to revoke the County of Athol. Let's see, we haven't changed any laws in a while. Maybe we should do something here. Like go up to full status of women. We'd only have to buy a couple of favors to do that. Which seems maybe worth doing. If I can remember which are the right characters. This guy I think was in favor. 450 is fine. Oh, we'll wait to get both favors, I guess. Oh. Well, that was unexpected. Well, I guess we will probably not be changing this law right now unless we want to buy a whole bunch more favors. So we are now Emperor Beethan of Scotland. Dull but charismatic. We'll see who our new heir actually is once the voting happens. Died a natural death, and right after taking the +1 health from the hunting focus as well. Oh well. That's fine, at least the other guy died before we did. So be it. So we have lots of stuff to take care of. We can now get married to somebody hopefully much better. Like a genius, for example. I guess we'll take a 21-year-old genius. Very good stats. And non-aggression pact with the Queen of Poland. Okay. Who's a vassal duchess to our vassal king of Poland, confusingly. But that's okay. We have open council positions. We need to nominate a successor. We'll, as mentioned, wait until we see who other people are voting for. You can be our chaplain. Still have a county not converted down here, so we'll have you take care of this. We have taken care of this. Our domain is too big. That should be taken care of once we get married. Our wife will increase our stewardship and hence our domain limit. Do need to pick an ambition. But the only one available is to become a paragon of virtue. So we'll take that. We need to pick a focus. Well, let's see. I guess maybe we should pick something related to stewardship, maybe. Let's go for a rulership focus for now, I think. And the council is going to be discontent, of course, for 2 years. So we'll be keeping an eye on any factions that form. We've gotten married. We can collect some gold or prestige. We'll take the prestige, actually, since that will help with vassal opinion. And we can, if we want, hold a grand tournament. Our defensive pact is reforming, okay. Well, let's keep an eye on the factions. It seems like the council power faction is getting strong already. But fortunately we have a decent amount of money for bribes, so we'll just start liberally handing them out immediately. As long as they're not too exorbitant. How much do you want? 230? Seems okay. Alright, so maybe we're under control here. You're not out even though you're at 80 opinion. We'll see if we can give you an honorary title. You're probably going to want a huge bribe since you're a Grand Mayor. It's not actually too bad. I think I might do that anyway. And are you annoyed about anything in particular? You do want to be on the council, I suppose. Would probably get him out of the faction, but I don't think we have any free seats there. Alright, so it seems like maybe Roderick here is being solidified as our heir. Actually a pretty good character. Okay, I'm fine with this. Though we're probably not going to die anytime soon, because we're the same age as him. We should get him married though, preferably to a genius. Nobody of any appropriate age, really. I don't know why non-strong people are showing up, which, oh, I guess it's probably they have the letters S, T, or O in their name or something. Anyway. We'll have you married to her. And I guess we will just vote for him as well. So the Grand Mayor Sinai has used a favour to force the King of England to join his factions, which is unfortunate. Made both of those immediately dangerous. We've already bribed him, so we aren't going to get him out that way, and we've also given him an honorary title. We could make him designated regent. I guess this is fine, actually, because we're very unlikely to die in the near future. He's almost certainly going to die before we need a regent. Yeah, let's do it. A little dangerous, I guess, but hopefully we'll get away with it. And I guess we'll send our Chancellor over to work on him. Oh, we probably should have waited to see if naming him regent would get him out of the council or out of the faction. So our kinsman, the Duke of Sicily, and our Chancellor says, I would like to invite you to join me for a small gathering of friends to dine and drink and forget about the world outside for a little while. Please be prepared to reserve a few days for this in case we get truly into the spirit of the proceedings. Is that an alcohol joke? Of course I'll come. Alright, so Sinai left the Independence faction anyway. He's still in the Council Power faction. Which is less bad, but I also don't want to give the Council any more power than they already have. I still don't want them having grant title authority, but it's not too bad, I guess. Let's see, I guess if we can get a couple of these other people out, we may be able to keep this in the safe zone for the moment. So we'll hand out a few more gifts, though we're getting a little bit low on gold. I don't want to give out 350. Should also note that our relatively poor stewardship is going to be hurting our income compared to the last emperor as well. Our kinsman Rory here needs an education focus. He's willful, timid, and brooding. Brooding is good for stewardship. Guess we'll go with stewardship then, though it's actually his worst stat. But learning isn't good because of brooding. And timid is bad for martial, so I guess it has to be stewardship. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I think it's probably better. My wife is pregnant. Genius babies, please. Is there anything else we can do for you? He doesn't like our government type. We've arrived at the private rooms of Duke Fergus. There is plenty of food and drink here, and the mood is decidedly merry. You're looking forward to this? Maybe we'll become great friends with the Duke of Sinai, or the Grand Mayor of Sinai, if he's invited to this gathering. And that will solve all of our problems. Duke Fergus has brought out the board and pieces and suggests that you play a few rounds to determine who is the better strategist. You will play for honor. Well, we're not great. But let's play. You played for hours, the tides of fortune ebbing and flowing as you tried to attack your opponent's positions without opening your defense too much. Eventually, you found a critical opening and made a few inspired and aggressive moves and won the game. Hail to the Emperor. I suppose he's not great himself. He is a game master, though. Alright, we get better levy reinforcements. The reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get back to real life. We can say that it was fun, giving us some prestige. Or we can gain the trait Game Master. Extra martial and diplomacy. Same trade opinion, narrow flank. Well, it will improve Fergus's opinion of us. I think I'll take it. Seems fine. Really get the diplomacy up there. Oh, this is really bad now. 140%. More kings have joined. Well, that's not too bad. We'll send him that. Give him some swans. That should get him out of there. Jerusalem is going to be a problem, though. Yeah, I think we'll do this too. And we're out of titles. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on this. You have improved the Grand Mayor's opinion. Excellent. Maybe high enough to make him leave the faction. We can hope. Now the Grandmaster of the Knights have joined, okay. Ooh, even better. So that should be enough to get him out, 93. Which means England should get out as well, since he was only coerced in by the Grand Mayor. Well, he's currently the leader, but we'll see if he leaves as well. He should. I don't think he's leaving. And in fact, we have more people joining. We might need to bribe him as well. This is getting pretty expensive. Well, you don't need to do this anymore. You can go and, I guess, work on the King of England. No, should have sent him to Jerusalem because he just left. Oh well, we'll move him as soon as we can. We've arrived at the private rooms of Duke Fergus again, apparently. There's plenty of food and drink here. The mood is decidedly merry. Okay. I'm not sure why we have this guy as special interest. I wonder if he was some vassal of ours before he became pope or something. But let's unset that. Alright, we're having a great time with Fergus. In fact, we become close friends. Excellent. And we gain a little more prestige. Okay. So we're still just about over the dangerous threshold here. I guess we could try to bribe some of these other dukes. Well, this is the Grand Master of the Knights. Actually, that's reasonable, so we'll give that to him. Yeah, okay. So if one or two of those leave, we should be fine here. We had a son named Sweeney. Okay. Not a genius, unfortunately. And our county down here has been converted, which I think is the last one that we need to convert. At least for now. So for the time being, our court chaplain can go and improve relations with the Pope. Okay, so we almost have our factions taken care of. Hopefully they won't fire, but we are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.